live from New York. It's your host, Dr. Sherry Momjara-Tal and Mariem from somewhere in North America. Welcome back, Mariem. How are you?
How are you?
I am well. Yes. And here we are for Mental Health Thursday. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell us, what have you been up to? I'm sure you've been drinking champagne and enjoying caviar and yes, millionaire dreams over there with that big wedding ring. Could we take a little peek at it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, we've all been busy this summer, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've been busy here at Vitalize Africa, viewers, bringing you what you like, what you love, and what you need more of, and what you can't do without. So we're going to tell you more of what we'll be bringing your way. And for September and for October, we'll give you some intriguing facts about some of the personality disorders that we've been, reviewing and creating videos for, so that people can have a better understanding of, different behaviors and attitudes that, you sometimes are not even aware of or know anything about. So we're going to give you more information about certain things that could help to improve relationships, help you to identify certain things so you can, direct people to get help, or yourself if that's the case. So this is the reason we do what we do, so that you can, know when to get professional help and know what the problem is, because that's a big issue for people, from Africa, in the diaspora. We're just like existing. We don't really understand what our problems are. And there's a method to the madness. Okay. So we're going to, break it down for you in our videos that are coming up. And, discussions like this, Mental Health Thursday, we can talk about it. So join us. That's our schedule, right? Mariem, what's our schedule again?
So I just wanted to say that for more help, you can take a look at taalcare.com, in which you can find help.
Yes.
Professionals with Dr. Taal herself. You can send her an email. You can talk about your problem, and she will contact you back, and you can even book a session with her. So please take a look on the website. It's basically for free. It's $5 a month, and it's $50 a year. So basically, I always keep repeating the same thing. It's just to help people. It has no lucrative goal behind it. It's just to help people, get more help and get access to the mental health help. Yeah. So please take a look on the website. It's taalcare.com.
Yes. And you can email me, okay, as well, at taalcare@gmail.com. And there's also a place on the website people can, send a request to, meet with me through email. So that's available. And we're going to include the link for the newsletter that we have for the website on our videos going forward, right?
It's free. It's like just to get some informations about problems that you might be facing every day, with some tips, with some ideas about how to overcome these problems through a professional like Dr. Taal. So you can even add a comment if you need anything, you need help, add your email, and then we will contact you. She will, like the team will contact you back, and then she will be able to help you.
Yes, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, part-time now. I'm trying to do other things, but I'm still working 3 days a week, seeing patients and mental health patients. Okay, so if you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Dr. Sherry Mamjara-Tal. I am a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner who is board certified. So feel free to, connect with me, communicate with me. I might share some eye-opening, information that you might just appreciate. So yeah, feel free to definitely use my contact information to reach out to me. So what else is going on at Vitalize Africa?
I also wanted to add something, is that the purpose of this channel is the African community. It's regarding everything that is involved within African community. It's like wellness and fitness, it's business, it's social problems, it's everything that's involved with the African community. Dr. Tal is trying to raise awareness, is trying to promote people, is trying to make the African culture more rituals and beauty more promoted and make it more visible. So follow us every day. There is a different subject we're talking about. There is a different, every day is a new day, every day is a new video, every day is a new short, every day is new something we're talking about. We have African Day, we have wellness, and today we're talking about a very important issue. We'll be addressing it later. We have Martial Arts Day, it's Sports Day, we have business, we have basically everything, even for kids. Because of what's happening right now, we are we are creating a cartoon for kids, a cartoon with non-sexual problem, like those sexual stuff that we usually include within cartoons. And it's like, please join the video, join the channel, and yeah.
Yeah, please hit that like button, everyone. Share this video and subscribe to the Vitalize Africa channel. So yeah, we also have entertainment for children and for grown-ups, especially the men, because most of our subscribers, for some reason, are men. I don't know if it was the gluteus maximus workout videos we uploaded, but kind of slipped that in there for you guys. Okay, yeah, it said slip that in there. So I know you did a double take. I'm looking straight ahead because I don't want my husband to have a talk after the show, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so we want to also, show our love for our men. So we do have a guide to better lovemaking that will be released the end of September for you guys, and it will be available on Amazon.com. Yes. So what else do we have as far as entertainment? We have the African Bodyguard movie that was just uploaded today to patreon.com. So visit the patreon.com/African Defenders site, and you could watch the African Bodyguard movie. All right. And that will support us here on the channel. It will support our people on the continent and anybody that contacts us. I'll have my NGO, another NGO up and running next month, but we'll share the information about that. So if you need support, we're going to find a way to support you. Okay, we just keep going till we save the whole world, right? that's
Yeah.
my goal, yes.
Yeah. There's also the contest that we launched, and it's still on, right?
How could we forget the martial arts contest? So yeah, everyone needs to send their videos. If you are a martial arts professional or you're just getting started, you can send your video to African Defender, no s@gmail.com by October 1st. And we're going to pick the winner the following week. The judges are the legendary J. Leo. Another legend is Jibrin Inouye. He's the current mixed martial arts champion in Nigeria. And we also have Daniel from Nigeria. He's a Taekwondo expert. So we have 3 legends that will be judging the African warrior contest. After that, we will have, after 6 weeks, we'll have the African legend versus rising star contest. So you will be working with one of those 3 legends, Jalia Uche, who's a 5-time mixed martial arts champion in Nigeria, or Jibrin Inowababa, the current reigning champion, or with Daniel, okay, if you are into Taekwondo. So after that, we hopefully will have that, Battle of the Elements tournament next year, okay? So stick with us. We want to get you excited. We want to get you vitalized, because vitality, after 40, Mariem, you don't know anything about this. You're not 40 yet, but after 40,
I'm getting there.
you got to fight for your vitality. You have to work real hard on it. They say, the planet's trying to get rid of you after a certain age, right? And so you got to be like, no, I'm going to keep my
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. There you go.
I still have things to do here.
Right. I am staying right here, and I'm going to fight all the way till the end. And that's what it's all about after 40. Okay. It's not easy after 40. So people will just, start to go into a shell, isolate themselves. And, next thing you know, they can't move good. They can't walk good. They don't want to,
I think life is over.
What's that, Mary?
They think life is over. It's like,
they just have that feeling. They let that old woman in. They let that old man in, and next thing you know, they're sick, they're giving up. So it's all about your mentality, your approach to life, and you're as young as you feel, right? So we want you to feel good. So we're going to bring you information like the latest video that Mariem did a magnificent job on. It's called, what's the name of that video, Mariem, you uploaded yesterday? It was in Queens.
Yeah, it was
African Queens marketing healthy foods to African kings.
Yeah. African Queens market healthy food to African kings.
Yes. So, when I got that information back in 2020, when I did that video, I was like, the manufacturers of illness, they have to, we have to get away from them, okay? Because they're controlling our foods, the system, here in North America and around the world. And these foods are sometimes not real food. It's making us sick, and like snack foods, junk food, candy, and all that. People are getting diabetes at a high rate, hypertension, high cholesterol. Yeah. So like we said, it's all fun and games until you're 40, then it's like, okay, I can't pay people to make me sick anymore, right? Yeah. So now we have what you call agency, okay? You have to have agency to know what to do, right? To, take care of you and not allow other people to, make you alcoholics, make you drug addicts, make you foodaholics, make you, have to take medication every day. Some people take 15 to 20 different medications every day. You don't have to do that. This is expensive. Some of those medications are like $800 a month or more. Some people pay $1,200 for one bottle of medication for 30 days. That's ludicrous.
And we can avoid that with some sport and eating some healthy food, and it's gonna cost cheaper even when we grow up, when we become older.
Right. So if you don't have discipline, it's because you just can't wake up with discipline. You have to have resolve. You have to say, you know what? I'm not paying people money. I did that. I bought $100 bottle of wine one day at the restaurant, And the next day I couldn't do anything because you know, I don't know what kind of wine that was. Now I know I can only drink Napa Valley wine and not have that kind of, you know, but now it's just one glass, not three.
Yeah.
Okay. Not 24 ounces of wine. Okay. Yeah. So no more of that. You're not getting my money. Maybe once, twice a year, I'll drink some wine. But, you know, I have that resolve. I am not going to participate in this system where, you know, I don't have discipline. I can't control, okay, what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, yeah, I'm in control.
What people should have, they should follow, like, you should follow this kind of advice and this kind of people, because it's like, it helps you get discipline. It helps you like try to, it helps you start like start putting your life together. And that's why we keep pushing you to subscribe to the channel, because we are trying to raise awareness, like doctors trying to give advices. We're inviting people, a lot of people that from different backgrounds have different experiences in different fields, so they can give you some ideas. And even sometimes it's like, it could just inspire you. You don't have to follow word by word, you just get inspired. This is the goal.
But I want you to follow word by word because I
Yeah.
am a doctor. And
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But when
spent
sometimes we hear an experience, someone's experience, we get inspired. I was like, whoa, he did that. He went to that place. He did that. I want to do something too. I mean,
exactly. Yeah. So, you know, sometimes people just need more support, right? So that's what we're offering here. We're offering you support, good advice, experience, you know, and ways that you can participate in your own medical care and do your self-help,
yeah.
self-care, and self-love. Okay. You have to, yeah, include
So,
all that.
doctor, what is the mental health issue we are trying to approach today?
Today, there's actually two I wanted to talk about. The first one is narcissism. Okay. Some people, you know, unfortunately have been in relationships with a narcissist or work with a narcissist or, you know, and, you know, this capitalistic society, capitalism, I think, is driving a lot of these behaviors, you know, in the boardroom and then corporations and, you know, people are just, how would you say, running over each other.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sometimes
just,
it's even a member of a family is like as a narcissist, or
yeah. Some people, they ended up in certain life events and they ended up with mental trauma and then became a narcissist. And some people, I don't know, this is just a behavior they, you know, they use to be persuasive, okay? And they'll execute like their charm and their attractiveness, and they'll act out different roles, right? Uh,
Mhm.
they'll manipulate people, and they sound incredibly believable at times, right? When they tell people they're the victim and you're the bad person that messed their life up, okay?
Yeah.
And they'll draw people.
Like we have a video, I think I will add the link. We introduced narcissism and we introduced this topic, but as a small reminder, what is narcissism?
Narcissism, there's a spectrum for this, okay? So there's narcissistic traits, and then there's narcissistic personality disorder,
Yeah.
okay? So to have the proper assessment, you would need to, yeah, of course, you know, talk to a professional or
Yeah.
refer the person that you know to a professional, okay?
Hmm.
So the traits, it's all similar to the disorder. Some people just could have a little bit of this or a little bit of that, but not full blown narcissism. Okay.
Hmm.
So the issues that they have is, you know, lacking empathy, pretending to be victims.
Okay.
Let's see, let me go through. They have these grandiosity types of behaviors, right? That they're so important, more important than everyone. They're exceptional. They need special treatment, right? They overestimate their abilities and accomplishments, so they'll be like, I'm just like the best painter, at this painting company. They can't do without me at this job because I'm the best.
Yeah.
And it's like anybody could do this job, you know what I'm saying? So in this, I see not a lot of women, because they used to say there were more male narcissists than female, but now they're saying it's like 50-50 now. So there's a lot more female narcissists out there. So these people might get upset at every little thing, get enraged if they're not getting the admiration that they believe they deserve. The narcissist, another trait, is lacking empathy. They struggle to understand and genuinely care about other people and their feelings, right? And so a lot of times they have difficult relationships because of this. Their relationships don't have any meaning, And the problem with the narcissist is that they're aware of their behavior, but they're allowed, they know
They
exactly
know
what,
it. It's not like I do it and I don't know what I'm doing. I mean,
right. They
okay.
know. They
Okay,
know.
okay, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they know what they're doing to other people, but they, in their head, right, because we all analyze our behavior, how did I talk to you and affect you? And I saw you frown a little bit. Did I say something, But in their mind, they're saying, oh, I saw Mariem frown when I said that. But why? Oh, it's not my fault, right? It's because, she's, too sensitive. It's not because I'm saying anything wrong. Okay. So they'll always,
Uses.
have, right. They'll always have the excuse that benefits them. It's, it's
Wow.
they're okay. It's not them. It's you. Okay. It's your fault because you're too sensitive. And, I'm a narcissist, and okay, she's making me feel bad. Okay. I'm not making her feel bad. Okay. So they manipulate, they try to maintain control over other people. They may exploit other people or control them for personal gain. Okay. So they know exactly what they're doing.
I didn't.
So, they just believe they are so special. Okay.
They believe they're the center of the world, basically. It's like everyone.
They want everyone to praise them. That's what they want. And they don't take responsibility for anything. Me, I didn't do it, even though they did. I saw you. It's on camera. You did it. Me? No. No, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Something's wrong with that camera. Okay. They put a video clip of me.
It's always something else.
They will not take responsibility. Okay.
So basically, how much percentage of these traits we should find in a person to say, oh, this is a narcissist?
Right. So the DSM-5, that's the manual we use in psychology and psychiatry. They say at least 5 of them. Okay. Yeah. So, and
narcissist. Okay.
yeah. So it's a struggle to maintain. To maintain.
So, how do they get people to get into a relationship with them? I mean, especially when at the start.
Yeah. Okay. So if you see that guy that, he dresses nice, he looks good, he loves bomb you, they know how to act that role so that you're like, oh, you're like Prince Charming,
They be wearing a mask. It's not really.
Yeah, they're wearing a mask. Or that woman who's got that, beautiful hair, and, she's got that 6-inch stiletto heels on, and, and she's working the room, okay? Because she knows who she's taking home tonight, okay? So they know how to bring out that charm, and, so maybe we should take a look at people who's always well-dressed, immaculately groomed, and, they're just like, you can't touch this, those type of people, stay away from them. They just might be a narcissist. Okay. They have
Yes.
total disregard for your rights, and there's no boundaries when it comes to other people. Okay. They want everyone to cater to their needs and to their desires. Okay. So, like I was saying, it is a struggle to maintain long-term relationships with these people, interpersonal relationships with these people. So if you're in that type of relationship, you might feel anxious all the time when they're around. You might feel, devalued. You might feel, just like you're always the one compromising, and they don't. It's their way or the highway. Yeah, these are those types of people.
So basically, when we are in a relationship with a narcissist, like let's say I'm a relationship with a narcissist, am I gonna am I gonna recognize that, or I'm too much into the relationship, I don't see it?
Yeah, so right. Yeah, because if you are with someone and you have empathy, but they never show any empathy, like, or concern for your problems, for your life, it's
Yeah,
like everything is always around their universe, and they have to get all the special privileges and treatment, and you don't get any of that. Okay. And you're gonna start, wanting more. Okay. From your partner, and they just can't give you that because they want it all for them. Okay. Because they're entitled
yeah.
to the special treatment, not you.
But
Okay.
does their partner recognize that they are with a narcissist, or they don't?
After a while, yeah, because it's gonna affect you psychologically. You're going
Yeah,
to, like I said, probably have anxiety, feel lonely. You're in a relationship and you feel lonely, right? Someone's talking to you a certain way. They're not supposed to be talking to you like that. Fly off the handle, get angry, and you're supposed to, go along with the fact that you are the one that caused this problem.
yeah.
It's your fault. Okay, so if it's always your fault, guys or ladies out there, you just might be with a narcissist. Okay.
So now you answered, I think, the question of how does they act in a relationship, right?
Right.
Like they're more the center of the world, they don't show empathy, but
You have a
when
difficult relationship, you don't know why. You're putting everything into it, you're trying everything to please the person, but nothing's
does it
working.
get physical?
Well, okay, so there's people can have more than one personality disorder. And I wanted to talk more about misogyny because it's not classified as a personality disorder, but it is a behavior that, we see in a lot of men where they
For
will.
people who don't understand what is misogyny.
Okay, so misogyny is an attitude or behavior where there's deep hatred for women, there's prejudice towards women, or hostility towards women, and even violence, okay, just because of their gender. So a lot of men feel women are inferior and men are superior. And some men are just afraid of women. They don't, they don't feel comfortable about how they look naked, or, their intelligence don't match the woman, or, but and they can't do certain things women do, right? Like give birth, and we do all these incredible things that they can't do. So they're
Yeah.
like, ooh, who are these people? Some people have a baby and they're like, ooh, what is this thing?
And does it go like the other way when women also have the same thoughts about the men? Does it also called misogyny?
No, we are more nurturing, and we are the givers of life. We don't engage in misogyny. Oh no. Yeah. So these are attitudes and behaviors that men will, you know, you'll see in a lot of men.
Mhm.
And basically, I was talking this week about Lady Boulay and her channel, and she
Yeah.
said that men attacking Black women on social media, calling them fat and ugly, and, they wear weave, and, they're no good, and, they're on the down low. That means they don't like women, they're seeing other men, right? But if you're saying all Black women are no good and you can't get with a Black woman, that means that you just might be a narcissist, because the narcissist will generalize like that. All of those people in that group are bad, or all of them are, stupid, or, they generalize like that. Okay. So, but with the misogynistic guy, he will humiliate women, embarrass them in public, belittle them, like what we've been seeing going on. But it could be any woman, but we've recently been seeing it happening to Black women. Okay. So, we have some places where they do female genital mutilation because the men love that. Okay. That's misogyny. Okay. We should not be cutting off our private parts so that our men feel we're not going to cheat on them. That's just bizarre. Okay. And we have no feelings, and we have long-term health and mental health effects from that. Okay. So that needs to stop. They're trying to stop it. We need to do more to stop it. Okay. What else could we consider misogynistic? If that's the word, misogynistic, I think. Yeah. So, we need our men, right? Our men are very special to us. We need their leadership and their guidance. That's what we thrive on. And as, men and women go, we like their positive influence, right? So I don't know, some people, and it's not even some, a lot of them, they have thoughts about what they want to do to women. They have, just bad attitudes and behaviors about women. And it's because of their, issues, not being good enough for women, not understanding women, thinking they're, how would you say, more superior than women. Okay. Some places we go, I mean, there's some cultures, every woman has to wear, a flower on her head, right? Because the men want that. It's misogynistic. Okay. Let's just put it out there. Okay. So some places you go, the women are covered in red mud. They have to walk around like this because the men want that. Okay. If the women want that, fine. But if you're doing it because the men want it, it's misogynist behavior. Okay.
And so, for example, if we are in a narcissist relationship, how do you think we can start taking our distance from the partner and putting ourselves? Because like most of the time when we are in a relationship, it's so hard to take action and to do something and to get out of the relationship.
I know. And it's not their fault. So good luck trying to get them to counseling, getting anyone to talk to them, because there's no cure for this. There's no they really have to come to that place where they say, okay, I'm going to get help. I understand something might not be right with me.
Because like the person gets too much into your head till you're like,
till you're on mental health medication, you're taking
don't even know what's going on.
I know. And some people can't leave, I left. Okay. After a while, I was like, I just can't,
So you was in a narcissist relationship?
Yes. The love bombing.
You mind share a little bit more about your experience so the audience can learn?
Oh boy. Yeah, well, my ex-husband, he could fix everything. He always wanted to be a billionaire. Every day when he wakes up, he wants to be a billionaire. And if he wasn't a billionaire when he woke up, he was mad at the world. Okay. And he was cussing mad. And I'm like, why can't we just be happy with what we have? We have enough. I mean, we can get there, but it has to be tomorrow. He has to be a billionaire, so people that you live with like that, they just might be a narcissist. Okay. He was, attractive, dressed sharp, who dressed well, and he would manipulate certain situations. And he also had, other mental health issues. So these people could have more than one mental health problem. So it could be 3 or 4 different mental health problems, not just one. So imagine. Yeah.
So when it started and like he seduced you with his charm and everything, and then when the mask fell off and you recognized that he is a narcissist, how did you recognize that?
I ended up becoming a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Yes. The whole time we were married, I was going to school. And then by the time I finished, I was like, whoa, this guy has like 4 different mental health issues. Mind you,
Okay.
I ended up with anxiety. I have mental health because of him, and as soon as he was gone, all that anxiety was gone. All of that depression was gone. And when, I was alone and I felt things kind of coming back as far as negative feelings, and not feeling like I want to continue with life, I just packed my bags and I went to Africa, got my vitality back. And yes, I am Dr. Sherry Mamjara Tal 2.0.
I like the 2.0. So, and how did you pull yourself from that relationship? Because, like, as you said, as a manipulative person, it was hard for you because he will try to manipulate you to not do that or to change the perspective on the situation or on what's happening, right?
Yes. So after we got divorced, then we got back together, and then we got
No, before getting divorced, how did you start pulling out from yourself out from the relationship?
actually he he's the one that pulled out. Thank
Okay, yeah.
Then he came back and then he left again, then he came back again. And then the last time he came back, he was like, we were in Las Vegas because I was doing my training out there with the psychiatrist there. And he was like, he took me downtown Las Vegas to the chapel, and you have to fill out papers and pay money. So he did all that. And I'm like, I'm really not ready for this. But he went ahead anyway, and he was going to like drag me back to the altar. And I said, no, I need time, maybe next year. And thank God I did that, because on our way back from Las Vegas, he was driving, my vehicle, I was driving his vehicle. We were heading back to Texas, and my brother called. This was like 11 o'clock at night, the day before Valentine's Day. And he my brother, spoke to me, and I said, he's behind me. So my brother calls him. He tells my brother all these things about me. Half of them aren't even true. So then my brother calls me in the vehicle ahead, and he's like, don't you ever bring this guy back to my house? He's like, you want to be with him? And I was like, wake up, and I was like, no, I really didn't want to. But now that this happened, and so when we stopped for gas, he was like, you don't want to marry me, huh? You don't want to marry me? So this is why he did it, because, he told my brother all these things because I didn't want to get married to him. So he was going to shame me. He was going to embarrass me in front of my family. So
Oh,
that was in the day before Valentine's Day. So, I got to Texas. I had to wait for my place the next day, get the keys to my place. And I wanted to cut it off then. It took a few months because I'm not cold-hearted like that, but there was nothing. When, I don't know, women are just, they have their mind made up. It's like, we're gonna get to that goal that we have. Okay. It don't matter if it's 3 months from now, 6, we're gonna reach that goal. And
yeah.
when I decided to get my doctorate degree, I knew I was going to reach that goal. Nothing. I was going to tune out everything, and I was going to make it to my goal. So whatever you want in life, Mariem, viewers, if you really want it bad enough, if you want change in your life, in your relationship, in your job, whatever, you can get it. You can do it. Once you put your mind to it, yeah, not even the sky is the limit.
So my question is like what, like, because you got divorced and then you got back with him, but what makes you, because like when you get divorced, it's like you're aware something's wrong.
Right.
How did he made you get back with him again?
I was at work taking care, because I'm going to school, so I work nights taking care of an old lady, doing my homework. And it was midnight, and I looked at my cell phone, and there was a message from a hospital. So I called the hospital, and they were like, we don't know why we called, blah blah blah. So then the next morning I called again, and they were like, yes, this person gave us your number. They're in the hospital, and they were really injured in a bad car accident. The car rolled over and it's totaled, and and I'm like, oh my God, So I go and I take him to get his medicine and fix him food, and I'm just like, oh, this, I really love this guy, but this is really bad. And you just, as a mom, as a woman, you're just like, whew, nobody should you know, have to take care of themselves by themselves in this condition. You're in bad condition, and you're calling everyone, and nobody's coming to help you. Okay. And this is like the third person in life that's called me and said, I've tried calling like 10 different people to help me, and nobody would help me. People are fluffed up, and you know what I mean when I say fluffed up, they're really some fluffed up folks out there, and there's a lot of them, come to find out.
Basically, whenever narcissists find an opportunity to manipulate the situation and try to get back to you, they will take the opportunity, they won't, right?
So then the third time we got back together, he was in another car accident. He had to get surgery this time. And then I was like, I'm in Vegas, come out, let me, because he was like a, muscular guy. And when I saw him, he was like, just like skin and bones. And I was like, it was horrific. It was a horrific scene. And of course,
Your heart melted, and then you're like, I can't leave him in this situation. I need to, yeah.
But I have real empathy, and the narcissist will have cold empathy. Okay. It's not genuine at all.
Even if they say they have empathy, they don't, right?
No. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Like through your experience, now we have a better understanding of how does it work, how they start a relationship, and how, like you was brave enough to end it. Some people don't.
Yes. Well, being embarrassed in front of my brother was one of the real deciding factors, because certain things, nobody should do to other people, manipulate you like that or embarrass you like that. You should never. So what else can you do, in the future? You're going to do something, and it could be even worse. So I'm not even going to give you the chance. So let's
So
call
if
it a wrap.
if you want to give small like tips for people who are in a narcissist relationship and they want to start like taking action, what's the first thing to do?
So they will need support, because they will have to learn how to control these behaviors. It's not
Support means talking to someone about it.
Right. And get assessed, do your assessment, and then embrace the fact that you are a narcissist and you need to control certain behaviors, because it's completely, destroying your relationships, your life. It's completely unnecessary. You don't have to live like that. Okay. There's
So
no.
now we're talking as a narcissist, right? Okay. Now we're talking as a narcissist. What can I do as a narcissist to take myself out of
If
this?
you can admit to the fact that you have a problem, which is very hard for a narcissist, everyone else has the problem, but not you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no cure. There's no medication we can give you. It's something you have to learn to embrace the fact that you're a narcissist and you are willing to control your behaviors. And
Okay.
yeah, keeping everyone hostage to bad behavior.
So when you say talking to someone, you're talking about like a friend, family, someone that I trust, or a professional right away.
Right. The professional needs to do the assessment because, like we said, it could be just some traits, narcissistic traits, or it could just be, not just be, it could be full-blown narcissism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as a narcissist, the first thing I should do, talk to someone about that and then try to get help, right? Okay. But is it treatable? I mean, can I get treated? Can I improve?
Yeah, there's steps that you can take as a narcissist, like we said, to control your attitude and your behaviors. Okay. And yeah, they have the therapist, the counselor, the psychologist, the psychiatrist, they have a whole list of things that you can work on to be a better person.
Okay. And now, as a victim or as a partner living with a narcissist, what's the first thing to do to try to get out of a relationship? Let's say I'm in a narcissist relationship. What can I do as a first step?
Right. So a lot of times before we get married, we should probably go to counseling, marriage counseling. Sometimes the therapist could pick up on certain things at that
Yeah.
first, the initial visit, and they might say, you know, I need you to come back, or I need him to come back, or, you know, we should do some assessments. I want to talk to you about something. So sometimes the therapist will pick up on the attitude and the behavior. So before you get married, you should do your counseling with a therapist.
Okay.
Right after you get married, if you feel you're being emotionally abused, if you feel you're being verbally abused, or you feel you're being gaslighted, or if you're being, you know, how would you say, just if you're just unhappy, you know, see a counselor, see a therapist, explain the situation, and they can get you a preliminary, an initial, you know, diagnosis, or an initial thought that could have you lead that person to get help somehow, some way.
So basically, if you feel like, as you said, abused, not happy, you should know that there is something wrong. You should not feel that way, right?
Exactly. It shouldn't be the culture. You just have to put up with anything because you're a slave, because you are, you know, inferior, because you are, they're special and you're not. You know, you're special too. Come on, you know. And your husband, your wife should treat you like that, right? Like you're someone special. I mean, they married you, right? And yeah. So
Basically, like I feel that narcissism evolved a lot around emotional blackmail.
that too, yeah.
You don't do that to me, you don't love me. Don't do that to me, you don't, I don't know what, right?
There you go. That's part of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very, it's very wow.
They brag about their achievements and how talented they are. And, you know, they're just exceptional people. And you're like, wait a minute. Anybody could do that, you know, there's nothing exceptional about that. But in their mind, and sometimes the narcissist will be in a fantasy world. In their mind, people are just objects. They're not even like people with feelings. They're just
Mm.
people and use for this, you know, tell them to do that, and just move them around like the chess pieces on the board. Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have confidence and to say I can do it and I'm good at it and I'm talented and I'm beautiful and whatever, but it should not be
Right.
affecting other people, right?
No one else is, just me.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Doctor. It was very, very, very informative today. We learned a lot of things. a lot of things, right?
And very unexpected. I didn't think I would be on the couch tonight, Mariem. You got me on the Are you gonna, is your secret desire to be a therapist, Mariem?
Sorry?
Your secret desire to be a therapist?
Honestly, yes.
That explains a lot. All right. I think you're gonna be good at it. If you ever pursue that, I think
Oh,
you're
thank you so much. Thank you.
good at
But
it.
there is one good news, doctor. It's like we're almost reaching 2,500 follower, right?
Woohoo! Where's the champagne? Just one sip. People
We're
make it.
almost reaching 2,500 followers.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank
It's
you.
so-
Thank you, everyone. We're getting the message across to more people. We're getting the information people need to them. We're getting, people interested. We're getting people vitalized. That's what we want to do on Vitalize Africa. Hey, I am so grateful for your, and Mariem is too, for you, you know, for you being here, for your support, for your, and please, support us on Patreon. We're at patreon.com/African Defenders with a S this time, because we take care of a lot of people from America to Africa, all around the world, Jamaica. People are being taken care of. So anything you can send our way will help. If you do, that'll be great. If you don't, we're still going to be helping people, loving people, changing lives. We're going to still do that, but we can reach more faster, quicker, especially the way this world is going. Yeah. We need to step on it. Get in gear. We need to get
Yeah. Let's make a live when we reach 3,000. How about that?
We're going to do a live when we reach 3,000.
What do you think?
Yes, 3,000 subscribers,
Yeah, 3,000 subscriber.
1,000 watch hours. That's when we're orbiting, the universe there, the stratosphere. Yeah,
Yeah. We're getting there, right?
the orbit. And what are you getting close to? All right. If you want to share any of your good news, bad news, anything that's happening in your life that you need support with, email us at taalcare@gmail.com. Visit our website, taalcare.com, that Mariem put together so nicely for us. Subscribe to our newsletter and check us out. Tomorrow is Fitness Friday, so I have 2 more rump shaking videos, gluteus maximus exercises that you can check out. The men are loving it. They don't press the like button, but I see that you are returning viewers. So
We know that you like it, guys.
we're gonna give you what you like, man. It's a mail. Thank you for your support, everyone. And Mariem, your final words before we,
I would like to say thank you so much for supporting Vitalize Africa. Please go to taalcare.com, subscribe. It's $5 a month, just $5 a month, and you can get all the medical health that you'll be needing, especially mental issue problems. Dr. Taal is here for you. She just want to help you. A yearly subscription is $50 a month. It's for free, guys. Just subscribe and send an email, talk about your problem. Even if you don't have the $5 a month, you still can get something out of the website. Just subscribe to the newsletter, send an email. It's just a matter of you doing something, you taking action. All the tools are here. We're putting videos every day. Basically, if it's not a video, it's a short to help you. It's like you don't have the money. That's okay. You just need to take action, send an email, ask about something, put a comment. It's like, and then you will definitely get your answer.
yes.
So yeah, please subscribe and visit the website. You might get some help. If you see this video, it means you're supposed to see it for a reason. And yeah,
Things were just meant to be.
yeah,
And I'm not a narcissist. I'm not tooting my own horn, but this is one of the things that, my workplace love about me. I am responsive. Even if I'm not working, I respond to my patients. I feel you're very important people. You're my VIP. That's how I look at it, because I had a family member close to me who suffered with mental illness.
yeah,
And, you know, we'll talk about that another time because it's very emotional for me. And this is why I'm an advocate for mental health patients. And that's why I'm a mental health professional. So it's not because I'm here to get likes on YouTube or, that's not that important to me. Is to get through to more people to let them know certain things are not normal, certain things can change and get better, and you can have a better quality of life. Okay. So yeah, leave your comment below. Click the subscribe link button, share with
for
your
comment.
family. Yes, visit our website, support us, and we'll see you back again. Let's see, I have a podcast on Sunday. Yeah, I'll talk more about different personality disorders on Sunday, maybe. So you tell me what you want me to, address and do a podcast about. Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll talk about that.
Right.
Definitely.
Happy Men-Taal Health Thursday, everyone. Don't forget. Okay.
Yeah, taalcare.com. Please visit the website. It will help you, please.
All right. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you.